everyone, welcome back to my channel. I got a very exciting bag. I am so excited to see what is in this package. But before I talk about what's in the package, I want to talk a little bit about my experience and some things that you should know if you're going to be ordering anything from overseas, no matter what it is. You really need to check into a couple of things first. So I purchased this particular item on eBay from a seller. The item is brand new, and this is a brand that's not available in the United States anywhere except for a pop-up at Bloomingdale's. So there are no stores, there's no place that you can actually buy this in the US, and online sellers typically are located overseas. And I'll get into a little bit about different policies for some of the different sellers. So I looked into them a little bit. I found a seller on eBay who was selling this bag for about $100 less than what I had seen it listed for, give or take, because I've seen this particular bag listed for either $100 or $50, sometimes even $200. One was over $250 higher than what I was able to purchase this for. So I figured this is a seller with an excellent reputation. They're based in Korea. They have an actual shop, and I felt really good using this seller. And I want to say the seller was just absolutely phenomenal through the whole process. What I didn't know, I ordered this on August 24th, and this was some recovery shopping, and we know how that goes. If you're not feeling well, the best thing that you could do is just buy yourself something to pick yourself up. Well, I have been wanting this bag, and I say, you know what, I'm just going to go for it and buy it now, because I might not be able to get it at some point in the future. And if the prices go up, I'm really going to wind up paying a whole lot more. So I went ahead and I bought it. So by Thursday, the bag still hadn't shown any tracking. And I was a little bit concerned, and I sent a message to my seller, and my seller answered right away, and she said that it's not going to show up in tracking until it actually gets to the US. And she was asking me some questions because she said that people over there in Korea, and I guess other places, are really confused because some things were being held, some things were not being shipped. And on Friday the 29th, the de minimis exception went into effect. And that means that as of now, you're paying taxes on anything that you get shipped in, if it's $800 or lower or not. And it used to be you didn't have to pay any duties or tariffs if the item were less than $800. Now, it doesn't matter if you're ordering a stick of gum, you're going to be paying for it. So she told me that she didn't really know what was going to happen. Of course, she doesn't have any control over how long it's going to actually take to get to me. And she did say that she claimed the value to be a little bit less than what it was that I paid. So I told her, I thanked her, and I said that I really appreciated it. And I said, you know, this whole situation is frustrating for everyone because, like she had said, nobody knows what's going on from day to day, okay? So these folks who are trying to get items shipped out sometimes can't, and if they do, they really don't know what to tell customers to expect. And she was asking me because she wanted to be able to answer more questions if someone were to ask her what the situation was and what the duties would be and the tariffs. And I told her, I just don't know. So the item was delivered to me yesterday, and I was at work, so I wasn't here to receive it. And they wouldn't leave it because there were monies owed. So I paid online, I believe it was $44.70. That was the tariff on my package. Because remember, I had already paid sales tax, shipping, and whatever. So before they would drop the package off, they wanted, hey Henry, they wanted the money. So I paid it online. I was hoping they were going to drop it off today. When I got home from work yesterday, I saw this little sticky note from UPS telling me that they wanted $54. So I don't know why the money was different from what was actually posted to the UPS website versus the tag that was on my door. But today I did receive my package. And I took a look today at some overseas sellers, and I was really shocked by some of the increases that I noticed that recently went into effect. Now, I did look on 24S, specifically at Coach, because I bought Coach recently, and I wanted to see, since 24S sells Coach, what they were selling items for. And I swear to you, they have a Tabby 26 listed on their website with tariffs included for $800 US. Let that sink in. $800 US. Now, I know people used to sometimes go and look on 24S for hard to get items in particular colors, or if there was maybe a style that was released that 24S had access to, but you better think twice before you attempt to buy anything from there. Now, I also went to Farfetch, and I just generally looked on Farfetch's website, and I found this particular bag that I bought selling for $800. So if you think that there's any sellers that are going to suck up the prices for these fees, it is just not happening. The only one that's sucking them up is the consumer. It's not helping anyone except the US government. That money isn't going toward anything within the transaction, the business transaction. That money is going to the government. And one of the things that I saw, and I really, had to laugh, is that supposedly these tariffs were going to help prevent dangerous items from coming into the country, drugs and things like that. There's a lot of concern about drugs coming in, which of course drugs is a big problem. I do get it. But for some reason, guns aren't a concern. That doesn't make any sense to me, but whatever. I'm just an analyst, and I just have a YouTube channel. I'm not in charge of anything. But yeah, South Korea, the most dangerous place on earth, guys. They gave us boy bands, skincare, and kimchi. What could go wrong? And the bag that's in this bag. I hope that at least some people watched some of this information, because I think that it's very useful. And I'm excited now to finally get this. All right. I did wind up saving money in the long run, and I will leave my seller's name in the description box because they do have a really large inventory, and the woman I spoke with was an absolute sweetheart. So let's get into the package. Let's unwrap it. As you see, it wasn't shipped in a box, and that was again to save some money. It's very well protected. I'm not at all concerned about the condition of the item. Generally, I do believe that things should be shipped in a box, but I was trusting the seller and trusting the process. A little hint. Let me try to get the tape off now. Slide it on out. And by the way, Satir and S. Henry Essence also sells Marge Sherwood, but they didn't have this particular bag. And oh, by the way, Essence is filing for bankruptcy, so you could take them out of the mix. And I believe that Satir is based in Canada. And again, de minimis is over. Better look into it first if we're wanting to buy anything. So here is the beautiful dust bag, and this is an awesome dust bag. And this is my second Marge Sherwood bag. This is a Korean brand, and the name Marge Sherwood isn't the name of the designer. Marge Sherwood is the name of a character from the Talented Mrs. Ripley. And the two Korean designers who are the CEOs of the company named the brand after this character. So here, look at my gorgeous soft bowler. And this is in black pull-up calfskin, and it's trimmed with gray. Guys, this is a stunner. I wanted this bag for the longest time because it reminds me of the Miu Miu bow bag, the Hermes plume, but with a little bit of an edge to it because this pull-up leather is beautiful. This is the same type of leather that's on the little square bag that I bought. And it's just super, super soft. All right, let me go back. I need to take the plastic off. Okay, she's unstuffed. Let's go over some of the details. As you can see, there is very minimal branding on this bag. And there is a debossed logo. And it just says Marge Sherwood. It has contrast stitching around the chaps. The trim and the handles are actually gray, and this looks and feels to me like a crinkle calfskin. And guys, this leather is so soft. So this is a shoulder bag. It has a strap keeper, because I kind of think that you need to have the strap keeper with these rounded handles. So it has one of these little thingamajigs that keeps the handles together, and voila, it's going to sit on your shoulder just fine. It's got a really nice strap drop. It's just so pretty. Let's take a look inside the bag, and you'll notice it zips almost, I would say, at least 3/4 of the way to the bottom. Okay, so inside, it's a fabric lining. There's a zip pocket. Look how big and roomy that is. So you have a nice sized zip pocket. It feels like a really good quality fabric. There's a nice slip pocket here. And other than that, there's really not many bells and whistles. I really like that the zippers have these really good pulls. It's not the bag, guys, it's me. They have nice leather tabs on the zipper pulls. It's a little bit hard to zip and unzip for me now that there's nothing in it to give it weight. But look, it has really nice gray glazing, and these are just really pretty tabs. And I can't wait to just charm the bejesus out of this bag. What do you guys think? I absolutely love this brand. I think that this is some of the best quality that I've seen. Let's do a little Autumn Beckman spin. You could choose whatever side you want for the front and for the back. And there you have it. All right, I'm really excited. I think it was worth all the hassle in the long run, and tell me what you guys think. Again, I will leave my seller's information. I, of course, don't get any kind of commission of any kind. I'm just really excited for this. So I will come back at some point and show you what she looks like all charmed up. In the meantime, thanks for watching. If you're new here, please consider subscribing, hit the like button, and leave me a comment. I'll see you on my next video. Bye.